They do pound the rock, as you would expect from a Mario Cristobal team, and it's a first down. Both were all ACC last year. Fletcher, nice cut inside the 10 and stacked up around the 8-yard line. For a unit that led the country last year in total offense, 537 a game. Fletcher bouncing off would-be tacklers. Don Schuler, a rare missed tackle. 2 years ago, when he had the big year at Georgia, he completed more than 72% of his passes, the Bulldogs' single-season record. That dropped off by 8% last year. That's 8 in a row. Mark Fletcher swung out of bounds by Kingston Viliamu Asa, but it's 8 more for Miami. Carson Beck hit it off immediately. Fletcher busts through a hole. First down inside the 40. Here comes Fletcher again, powering close to another first down. 9 more on the run. Fletcher the first down. Of course, when Carson Beck got here, he couldn't participate in spring practice. Families not go through what the Cars went through. Mark Fletcher did well to hang on to the ball. They were trying to pull away the ball from him. At the very least, they're in field goal range to make it a 2-score game again. An enormous turnover. Fletcher got popped by Don Schuler, stayed on his feet, got finished off by Drake Bowen.
First down, Hurricanes from their own 43-yard line. Their opening drive on offense here tonight as they go on the ground. And it's Mark Fletcher Jr. and he's into Wildcat territory with another first down.
And Darren was one of those quality people, and you hear how he gives back to his community. I love it.
Here's Fletcher on the carry for Miami.
The best teams in third down in all of America.
Here we go again with Fletcher. He's got a first down run across the 40-yard line. Gabe White on the tackle. And he went 44-4 during his 4 years. And he said, well, probably should have been 48. Now here's Fletcher again with another first down to the Bethune-Cookman 44-yard line.
And they started off that Notre Dame game the same way, in complete control of the line of scrimmage.
First down and 10. Fletcher tripped up. Gets to the 37-yard line.
That good at what he does, and he's a mountain of a man.
Back to Fletcher on the ground. Miami already has 7 first downs in this game to Bethune-Cookman's 1. Now we know, number 61, a projected top 10 pick in next year's NFL draft. Back to Fletcher, right up the middle, breaks free, and stretches for the touchdown.
And maybe America, things can get really simple, folks. 14-0, the U. There's a value added at Bethune-Cookman. We're going to develop you as men. And obviously it has a tremendous history with this school. He started inside and worked out, and he's looking really good right now.
No doubt. Beck, again, still perfect on the catch by Fletcher from out of the backfield. He's got a first down.
It's the time, though.
And points per game, total yards per game, and third down percentage, as you said. Here's Fletcher. Tough to bring him down inside the 10. First down run, Antoine Watts. 9th play of the drive coming here. Fletcher, the deep back, gets it and has an easy touchdown for Miami. Second of the night for Mark Fletcher.
The Florida Gators 18-16. Good start for the Canes here today in Miami. A first down run. And still on his feet. Talked about, Will did, how strong and powerful Fletcher Jr. is. He is a junior. Had a chance to choose this game a couple of weeks back. Who would have thunk it? South Florida would be 2-0, but here they are. Jumping off out of the backfield. Oh my, what a punishing blow. They lost their top 6 pass catchers from a year ago. They brought in 3 transfers. They've got some very talented freshmen. And look out, Fletcher in the open field. Still on his feet. And he's all the way up to the 47-yard line. Best run of the day for Fletcher, who is their leading rusher so far this early season. Beck 9 of 11, 128 yards. And Miami on the move again. All day to throw. And this dumps it off to Fletcher Jr. out in the backfield. And he scampers, tiptoes along the sideline. Now Miami hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. And a big hole. Fletcher inside the 22. The end zone. Touchdown run, the longest run of this season for Mark Fletcher Jr. Bang, bang, bang.
Look at that. Blocking by all these receivers down the field. He makes a great move on the defensive back there, and just look at that. More down the field blocking by Keely Mark. Blue team.
They give it to Fletcher. And he is able to muscle ahead inside the 15 for a first down, Hurricanes. There's a cat up there at Ohio State from Florida who ain't too bad. Jeremiah Smith. 10 rushes, 86 yards for Mark Fletcher. He had 86 in the last game and a couple of touchdowns against Bethune-Cookman. And he is another touchdown. Back-to-back games, 2 rushing touchdowns for Mark Fletcher Jr. 99 yards in the game.
Just unfortunate poor tackling on South Florida's part.
They barely lost on a late second field goal to Rutgers in the season opener. And they're playing Ohio State within 10 points. That game in the opening minutes of the third quarter. And now they got the horses back in there. For a minute there, I thought Maui Noah was out of the game. He has come back on. And they hand it off. Fletcher looking for more. He has more. He's sniffing a third touchdown in this game. That's enough for a first down. First and goal inside the 5 for Miami.
Mark Fletcher Jr. has stepped into the feature back role. He's got the football. They run right, and they usually run over people when they go to that side. Picks up about 12-13. Handed to Fletcher, again running to the right side. And he's going to fall forward. Doesn't look like much, and you realize, oh, he got 6 on first down. Daniels injured in the spring, Kirk, but that didn't matter. He came in and was still a leader, even though he couldn't practice. Just galvanizing this young group. They have 3 true freshmen, 3 portal receivers. They lost basically everybody from a year ago. Of the first quarter, on 1st and 15, they do run it with Fletcher. He picks up about 4.5. What can the Gators do, Kirk? Shorthanded up front to try to slow down this running game.
A grab of the jersey.
Running right. Banging forward. Fletcher. They never get him down. They just run him out. But it's on the Gators side of the field.
It's about maybe sprinkling in.
Gators barely lined up for this play. Fletcher knocked down after another solid gain on first down. Holly, what do you have? Really efficient early in that department. Not so much in the second quarter. They'll try the middle, move the pile, and Fletcher gets the first down. And this offense has run 15 plays for 43 yards in the second half. Mauling people up front. Fletcher and Brown just running behind the Wally humanity. It's been much harder. Now some tempo from the Canes. Fletcher falls forward again, picks up a couple. Devin Moore chopped them down. But they do believe the Canes get a little conservative in these situations. Fletcher bangs through, though, and that's the first down carry as they get down near the red zone. Fletcher again, just driving those legs, moving people backwards. Another big, solid chunk on first down. Rain falling again now as Miami continues to just try to muscle forward. That's
sounds like top 5, top 10. Pittsburgh.
Fletcher still running, still getting shoved. Going to get all the way to the end zone. They got close. Truly, 46 of there as an offensive lineman blocking for Fletcher. It's just a cakewalk into the end zone. It started with dominance. It will end with dominance. In the middle, the Gators fought hard. Canes got a little sluggish, but the scoreboard's going to make this look like your opponent down, and you're just going to hit them until they stop the thing.
Right. And that great job of the true freshman.
Testing the middle again is Fletcher. 2nd and 7. Fletcher banging downhill and muscles for a first down to the 35. Picked up 10 before Stephon Thompson got him. The bye week, he is fully healthy and makes a big play early. 2-back look now for Canes. Marty Brown and Fletcher in there. And muscling off the right side, which has been showing more of this pony 2-back look in recent games. Malachi Toney moves in. It's a tight formation, and they hand it to Marty Brown. We've been so impressed by him. And that's an offensive lineman behind him. They hand it to Fletcher. He has to really work hard, but it's enough for a 1st and goal.
Not let him able to penetrate.
2nd and 16. Back, checks it down. This is Fletcher. And Fletcher makes something. You see the stats. He's got receptions of 44 and 40 and had a 50-yard plus play that was called back by a penalty. The worst case scenario if you're a Florida State fan is now seeing this Miami running game. Well, the Seminole defense reeling here now. 2 backs. It's Fletcher off that right side. Just dragging people for 4 or 5 more. Fletcher off the left side. Fletcher slips as he makes the cut.